Okay, so we got to the point where we pretty much finished the arrangement. Now we're going to add some samples, and you've got 2 samples to choose from. One of them is the vocal, I'm in love with the shape of you, and the ooh, why as well. So let's start with sample 2. Let's start with the oh, why. So if we just bring that in and drag it into a space, it will create its track like that. And I just want to hear what it sounds like at this point. Turn it down. So obviously I could loop that if it was the right size. So we could make sure that it's exactly the right length in order to loop it. I could just copy it like that, put it across, make sure I'm on the beat, and let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so you can copy it like that. So let's have a look at making a pad out of this sound. So let's just get rid of that one there, and let's take this note, and we're going to divide it up using the scissors tool. Here we go. And just, I think if I just chop it on the beats like that, I think we'll be okay. Right. Press T to bring up your toolkit, go back to pointer, get rid of that, highlight them all, right click, convert to sampler track. Sample using regions, sample 2, C1, yep, all good. And let that think about it for a minute. And here we go. Oh, should be. Yep, it's all there. So let's see what we can do. If we go to the edit page, here are our samples, and let's just move that one. Let's just span that one down and change the keynote to C0 or C2. I can't remember which one it'd be. Okay, so what we're going to do with that is we're going to use it in a rhythmical fashion. But I'm going to loop the end of it. So this is quite tricky little thing. And what I've got to do first of all is open up in view the loop function, and we need to start the loop. We're on this particular one here. Press on and make the end point. Oh, that's a very short loop. So if we go 99999, it should go to the. There we go. It starts looping. I quite like that already, but that's not what we're going to do. So let's have a look at that in the sample editor. You can see we have this blue line and a yellow line, and the yellow line is the loop point, so we can change it so it will start and then loop at the end. So. Okay, I'm going to try that. So let's just close that up. It will ask me to save. That's good. Just let it do that. And close that up. And I'm just going to have some fun with this. Okay, so we just play it from 13. That's great. That's all I'm going to do for this bit. So let's just record that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So just edit that quickly because I think I messed up the first one. So quantize the region. I should put everything in time. Just delete that, copy those parts across. Again, just MIDI transform, just fix velocity. Make sure they're all the same velocity. Okay, so let's just change a couple of settings on the ADSR envelope. I'm going to add some release time. Maybe a bit of attack as well. Maybe put a filter on that. So put some resonance up. Okay, so I'm going to record that filter sweep and I have to use the logic automation here. So we go over here and we put it into latch, which is an automation record setting. Turn the cutoff down to where I want it to start, and then let's record it. There we go. And that's it. And if I play that now, I put this into read, so it won't be recording anymore. There's a filtered sample for you. So say we wanted to have one of those samples again reversed. So let's just go back to our EXS instrument and choose another note. Let's go up here. Right, if I want to reverse that note, just press the reverse. There we go. And I'll do something with that on another track. So if I wanted to do something slightly different, I would just highlight that, Command D to duplicate the track. That duplicates all the settings, and I'm going to put another delay on this one. Okay, so that's going to come in at the end. I'm going to record that in. Go. That's a little bit of effects for you there. Okay, so let's move on to the other sample. We can get rid of that. I'll just keep it there for the moment. And let's get the other sample, which is the Shape of You sample. I'm going to drag it down somewhere onto a new track. And again, what we want to do is we want to edit this. So let's hear it on its own. Let's solo it out.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Okay, so I'm going to chop this up into little bits. Again, T, bring up your scissors. There. I'm in love. I reckon that's love there. I reckon that's... I have no idea. Well, we'll try it. I'm in love with the shape of you. So we could change this later anyway, so it's just a rough approximation really. And let's put that into a sampler. Convert to sampler track. There we go, fine. Right, let's see what we have. I'll take it out solo.
I'm in love.
Not bad. So let's do a bit of editing in the sample editor. Let's get those notes. Of at the moment. So if we go to open in sample editor, and you can see, you have to highlight the bit you want. There we go. And we can just change the start point. There we go.
I'm in love.
There we go. That's fine. And so what are the other ones?
With the shape.
The shape. This wants shape.
The shape.
So we can get rid of that.
Shape.
Make that ending a bit nicer as well.
Shape.
No, I haven't got the P. So it's
shape.
Somewhere in the middle.
Shape.
That'll do. And the next one.
Pod.
Oh. Yeah, I always find sampling a bit amusing.
Pod.
Not that you're probably not going to use that one, but anyway. That's got some nice bit of reverb on it. I like that one. Again, maybe just bring that earlier. Nice. Okay, so there we go.
I'm in love. I'm in love with pod. I'm in love with you. With shape. I'm in love with shape. With.
I could do that one with the sample editor. Oh, zoom out a bit. with the
with the with the with the with the with the with the with the with the I'm in love with the shape of you.
There we go. I can play it now. That'll do. So yeah, that's your editing for that, and we can do something. We can try and do something quite funky with that. And so let's have a quick play. Right, so let's see what we can get context.
I'm in love, love, love with the shape. I'm in love with the shape, shape of you, 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 you. I'm in love, love, love. I'm in love with the shape. I'm in love with the shape, shape. I'm in love with the shape, shape of you, 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 you.
And there you go. That's how you can use a sampler to chop up a vocal and use it in some way. Obviously, there's other things you can do. We could pitch the entire thing down so he sounds like he's Barry White.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
There we go. We've got the Barry White voice, or we've got Mickey Mouse.
I'm in love with the shape of you, 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 you. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Or a happy hardcore version.
I'm in love with the shape of you, 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 you.
Anyway, so you can have some fun with that. So after you've messed around with the samples and put them in where you want, then really it's down to mixing the track, and that's what we'll look at in another video.